Hey guys, if you come over to my house, you're going to find a consistent type of good. Simple, quality, and made to last. And that's why I like Beckett Simonon shoes and leather goods. These boots they just sent me are full grain Argentinian leather. They're made to order. They're stitched, not glued, so they'll last a long time and you can resole them if necessary. And they're made under ethical working conditions. If you go to their website, they also feature amazing made to order products like this beautiful DOP kit here that I'm going to use. Here's the deal. I've got special pricing for you guys on these made to order beautiful boots, the leather goods, and Beckett Simonon shoes. Hit the link in the description and I'll show you exactly what I mean, because I've been wearing these for a couple days. They broke in nice, and now I know I got a pair of boots for life for an affordable price. Good morning, kids. I'm over here now. You guys like my Andrew Dice Clay impression?
It was awesome.
Only like 2 people picked it up.
That was really good.
Tony from Canada, eh?
Hey,
what's happening, Tony? This is going to be a good one. This is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VII. It's a 7.
Siete.
I have not driven a Siete.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, on top of being a RHD, this Evolution 7 is a Japanese market model. Never sold in America.
Nope.
Our first Evo in America was the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you watching out of the U.S. and going, well, what's so special about an Evo 7? We never got one, so shut the fuck up. I want to drive this thing.
There we go.
Tony, tell me about this car. It's been modified a little bit.
A little bit.
What do we got here?
So I got it bone stock, had low mileage, excellent condition from
130K right now.
130K. I've driven it a bit. I've owned it for about a year. Pretty much every bolt-on, mild ethanol tune, and suspension work, brakes, kind of a good spread of stuff done.
So are you running an E85 blend right now?
Low percentage, like 20%.
20%.
We don't have a lot of E85 in Canada. We're getting there.
Seems you've made your life difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
How does
in the search of power.
Yeah. So what is your power?
I was messing around with the boost a little while ago. It's probably around 320 to 350 wheel right now.
Okay.
Not going to be crazy. It could go up to 400, but we're probably somewhere in the middle.
That's fine. Actually, I find that power level is a lot of fun in an Evo. It's you're not building a mile car; it's a road car. So and here you are, drove it down from Vancouver on vacation.
That's it.
So let's have a go.
Let's go.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I've never driven an Evo from this side of the road, this side of the car. This should be very good.
Right on.
The Japanese seats are a little tighter than the American seats, and I actually agree with you, but still quite comfortable, although I've got some on the outside of my thighs. Is that where you get it too?
Oh man, 2,000 kilometers down here, I was feeling it.
Yeah, and you're thin too. You're not like fat like me.
No, come on.
Oh, brake pedal is so nice and tight.
Oh, good.
It's hard to go right-hand drive in these canyons because your visibility is quite limited around right-hand corners and with cyclists and stuff like that. So
it's hard to look ahead.
I know. You gotta look up. So far, so good. Really nice turn in here. What kind of tires are you running?
These are the Firestone Indy 500s, which are those knockoffs of the Bridgestone RE003s the rest of the So they're pretty good value for money.
How do you like them?
I had Super Sports on before these, and these are definitely a little softer, but mileage has been good. They seem to handle all right. They're good in the Vancouver rain.
And we've caught an RV.
That was fast.
That was fast. We're going to find a place to flip around. We'll go the other way. That's okay. Our spot is right here.
Right on.
Unless Mr. Coachman wants to let us by. Look at all the vans, too.
What happened?
Oh, boy. It's all gone wrong. Jeez. Once I can see, we'll flip around. It is all gone wrong. Clear?
Yep.
That's another RHD issue.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, folks.
You got to rely on the passenger.
I know. You need help. All right. Because of that traffic going that way, we're going to pause for just a second. We'll get back.
I'm just hoping I didn't...
60,000 miles?
Yeah, a little less, like 52, something like that. I'm just hoping I didn't make the suspension too soft. Yeah, we're talking
we're good.
We're talking all the time about stiff suspension. And there's no way Matt Fair is going to say my car's too stiff.
No. Well, a lot of people do make their cars too stiff, so, you kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Really good. It's got such a nice mid-range to it.
Yeah, and it revs up. You can go to 7,600.
obviously I'm on the other side of the car, but just the forces you feel dependent on what direction you're turning.
Totally.
It changes your perspective a bit, you know?
Especially after you drove all the other ones today.
Especially after I've driven all these other cars today. A good grip.
Not bad.
So do you have a high temperature pad compound on these brakes or
It
no?
has Hawk HP Plus pads.
Okay.
It's got brand new Brembo blank rotors, braided lines, good fluid.
Oh man,
Caught them already.
now we caught them already. Now we got to go back the other way. This has not been fun. But I mean, not because of the car, just because there's so many cars on the road.
Too much traffic.
We're getting screwed here, Tony.
Big time.
Oh, they don't want it to be our HD day here on the Smoking Tire.
On a beautiful day in Southern California too.
So you drove this thing down from Vancouver.
Could have been the longest road trip in an Evo, I think.
Ever?
2,000K with a dog. In the back.
With a dog.
With a dog.
Is it make a good road tripper, this car?
Well,
So no, huh?
it doesn't get that great of gas mileage. It doesn't like being on AC in slow-moving traffic down the I-5.
Right.
Holy shit, that was a nightmare. And yeah, it's a little bit bumpy, but you know, I think there could be worse cars. It's fun to drive at least when you get into some nice roads, and that makes up for it.
Oh, this is good. This is gonna bug me. This is gonna bug me so much. All right, fine. Can't win. Can't win. How is our turning radius in the Evo?
Terrible.
Is it terrible?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, you're right. It is terrible.
It's the turning radius of the moon, I think Jeremy Clarkson once said.
Did he?
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. All right.
All right.
Now can we go quick?
Let's go for
Let's
it.
go quick.
It's so good to be sitting in the passenger seat.
Right?
You know?
Well,
I've only
and
had a
being-
handful of people drive this thing.
Just being over here is already makes it more interesting. Just it adds another element to an otherwise, you know, normal canyon drive. Or when I had my Skyline,
Yeah.
which I did
Oh,
sell,
man.
it made sitting on this side made like every trip to the store just a little more interesting.
And people ask you about it, and it's a different
Some
thing.
people do. To most people, it was just an old gray Nissan, which
Really?
worked to my advantage. Yeah.
I can't believe that in Southern California.
Well, no, either people didn't have any idea what it was, or they lost their mind.
Right. Polarizing car.
Yeah. So, is there anything aside from being over here? I mean, this car feels very, very similar to the Evo 8 we ended up getting.
Yeah, like
Is it
I'm not an
mostly the
Evo
same?
expert. You probably know a lot more about them than I do, but I know the biggest difference with this versus the American ones is it's got the AYC in the back, which only the Evo 10's got.
Right.
Here, so it can do the the power shifting, and the rear diff is different on these versus the Americans. This one's actually a real LSD.
Oh, okay. Did we get a fakey one?
Yeah, like I again, don't know that much about
I'm
it.
not an Evo expert either, mind you.
But
Someone out there will be, and they'll get really
someone's
mad.
gonna Tell me, but the American one, you gotta mess around with it internally to make it actually work full on like an LSD. Whereas this one here, you can step on it in a turn, it will slide around. Which is kind of fun.
This thing's awesome. Love it.
You're really, yeah, doing great.
Oh boy. Hello, officer.
Oh shit. I should have left the radar detector.
Well, what did I say about the road being uncontrolled?
Yeah.
Maybe not today.
Maybe
There's a
not today.
shooting range up there, and a lot of cops go to.
Oh, okay. Let's hope he's going there. Maybe for some donuts after.
Oh,
that
it makes
was
good
good.
sounds. It's nice.
That was great.
Dude, I like this car a lot.
It's not too crazy either
No,
way, right?
it's got just the right amount of like mods to it to where it doesn't feel like you've built a race car. It just feels like just a little amped up love.
Yeah, and I tried to do it even too. Like I did the brakes, I did the suspensions on good coilovers.
It is balanced. What kind of coilovers though?
These are BC Racing
Okay.
coilovers, so not KWs or something. But
No, they're
on the
alright.
Street, they're good. And
Yeah,
I think
they
they're
use
pretty
those in
comfortable.
motorsport.
Yeah, and they're fairly comfortable. I haven't done any track days or anything with it. That's probably next on the list.
Is this the standard shifter, just a different knob?
Yeah, that's all.
Mitsubishi makes a really nice shifter.
It's pretty tight.
entering. Good combination of medium and low speed corners.
There we go.
So now I've got a little heat in the pads. In the first few stops, it felt like the pads were underperforming, but I think they just were not warm enough.
That's probably what it was.
Now they are.
Yeah, they make a bit of dust. They're usually squeaky, but they work, I think.
Today we're good. Today we are good. This is a lovely little thing.
Yeah, I'm happy
really,
to like it.
really enjoyable. Is it? Okay, the turning radius is bad. Honestly, though, I think my RS might be worse.
Really?
RS is a terrible turning radius.
You can't do like a 2-lane road?
I just wanted to see. Oh yeah. Not really. No.
Holy smokes.
I wanted to see your temperatures, which are in fact totally fine.
Good.
This is absolutely a beautiful driving little car.
I'm happy to like it.
Usually these Evos, like the real super crazy ones, I'm not about, but the ones that have just been tweaked and just a little bit, I love.
Yeah, I always wanted one of these things. Even when they came out in the US, my brother and I were always like, how can we get one into Canada? All this stuff. And then when I moved to Vancouver just over a year ago, I saw all these Japanese right-hand drive cars there, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Sold the CLA 45 and bought this.
I don't blame you. I mean, look, this one, it feels very tight. I mean, it's a pretty low mileage example, and it's clean, and it's not a rattle box.
No,
I kind of get it, man.
someone took care of it.
Someone did take care of this.
I'm trying my best to do the same.
I drove I think it was about a year ago, I drove a gray Evo 9 that had the most perfect setup of an Evo I've ever driven.
Okay.
And it was like a Russian dude whose car it was.
Oh, I think I watched that video.
Yeah, and he did everything himself, and it was unbelievable how sharp the car was.
Wow.
That was like the one. I would use that as a model for all future Evo mods.
Right.
This thing is great though. It's a really nicely balanced road car. And
Yeah.
being on the right side is fun. It's fun. It
Makes
rides
an old
well.
route seem new.
Right? I like this car a lot. This is very good.
This is great.
Very good. If you don't mind, what does something like this go for in Canadian dollars?
There's a few for sale right now in Vancouver, I'd say, from 15,000 Canadian to some on the high end might be around 19, 20.
Oh, so not insanely expensive.
No, they're less expensive than buying an American one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And you get, some interesting things that are different. Like
Well, what year is this car?
This is an 01.
2001. So
Yeah.
it's 7-8 years before you can get one in America.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, that may not.
No.
That may not serve us Americans
I
so
don't
well.
think so.
No.
You guys like the GTRs.
And honestly, like I like driving on right hand is a nice novelty, but even with Skylines, and I'm probably gonna catch hell for this, but if you could get a Skyline in left-hand drive,
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
Totally. No,
Like
I'm there.
driving on this side is worth it to have a Skyline because
Yeah.
they're amazing.
Exactly.
But if there was another way, without having to deal with that,
100%.
100% for sure.
I'm with you. Even parking at the hotel, I
Yeah.
saw that grab
Drive through. Oh, the grabber is money. I sold that with the car. That came as a gift with the car.
That was the headline for the for sale ad.
Wow. Okay, Tony. Oh, wow, it's got a bit of a rough idle, doesn't it?
It's gonna catch up. It'll be good.
There it is.
Well, the cams.
Ish. It's got cams.
It's
in
got
it.
cams.
There it is.
All right.
Oh, now. Oh, it's got a fast idle when it catches.
It
Huh?
doesn't like all this AC, 100-degree weather. It's never even been on until I came on.
Really?
The street. Never.
Well, it's hot here, and I'm glad you did turn it on.
There we go.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey.
Make sure we put the build sheet in the description of the video,
All right.
so people can see what these parts are. Evo 7 turns out just as good as an Evo 8 or 9, pretty much.
Yeah.
Really, kind of the same
car,
deal.
yeah.
And driving on this side of an Evo is fun.
There we
We've learned
go.
that.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming all the way down, Tony.
Happy
I
to be
appreciate
here.
it. I
It
hope
was a lot of fun.
We're going to send you up on a nice little drive
Yeah, I'm
after
looking
this.
forward to it.
And thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.